And now I would like to yield to my friend from Arizona, Congressman Biggs.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. It's my pleasure to join him in this special order to talk about one of the most important existential crises that we face in the country today, and that is our border crisis. Let's rephrase that. It is the Biden border crisis. So you have 9 sectors along the southwest border, each one 100 to 150 miles wide, and they cover many tens of thousands of miles into the interior. The Tucson sector, which is now the hot spot, in the last 5 months has had more than 312,000 encounters. In that small area, you have more than 2,000 a day who are being interdicted. And those are the people who surrender. It might be at one of the most remote border areas on the southwest border on the Tohono O'odham Reservation at the San Miguel Gate. It might be in Lukeville, where if you were paying attention, Bill Melugin sent us to the world video footage of just a few days ago where the cartels had cut a hole in the fence and dozens of illegal aliens were coming in through that hole. That's what's happening. What's the numbers? That's the numbers. The numbers reach into the millions every year. And that doesn't include the gotaways, both known and unknown. What's the countries that they're coming from? I remember well being down in Yuma and 25 men of military age. And I said, "Where are you from?" "Well, we're from Russia." So we get the Russian interpreter on the phone, those of us from Congress. Then they said, no, we're from Ukraine. We actually happen to have access to a Ukrainian interpreter. Then they said, oh, well, actually, we really are from Russia. I've met them from Mali, Mauritania, Guinea, Burkina Faso. Every country, 180 countries are represented in that pool of people coming into our country illegally. What's the results? My good friend from Georgia has given you a litany of people who have been basically injured, killed, maimed, robbed, raped by people who've come across this country illegally. And if you were to hear the left tell you, they'll say, oh, wait a second. You're saying everybody coming across. You're stigmatizing everyone. No, we're not stigmatizing everyone. What I'm telling you is, if these people weren't here, who aren't supposed to be here, none of this would have happened. I have friends who have lost children killed by illegal aliens. And what do Americans think of this? What do Americans think of this? 85% of them said this is the most important issue. And the left, what do? On their little TV shows that few people watch, they laugh. They laugh that anyone would say that is an issue in Virginia or in Georgia or in Montana or anywhere, because they simply don't care about American life. So, I join Representative Clyde in calling upon my colleagues, the Republican colleagues, to understand that we have got to demand enforcement from this regime. And the way you get it is you actually leverage spending. That's what the founders gave us. I call on my colleagues to leverage this minibus, this DHS-CR, to make sure we get enforcement. And I also call upon the Speaker to bring up our border security bills every day. Bring up one every day. Let's vote on one every day. Let's give these guys an opportunity to show that they really care about the border. Mr. Chairman, and I yield back now to my friend from Georgia, Mr. Clyde. Thank you.